Hey guys, Nick Connor here. And I was thinking about transition this morning, specifically all of the transitions that we are going through right now as a result of the economy caused by and sparked by this crazy virus that we're all experiencing. And it takes me back to a season of transition that I went through for a period of about 10 years following my exit from baseball. And I was just looking around my office this morning, getting ready for a podcast interview with my good friend, Morris Morrison. And I grabbed my old baseball glove, as I sometimes do. And I just happened to pick up this book, The New Psycho-Cybernetics, a great book on mindset. But as I grabbed the book, these letters came out. And these were letters from Major League Baseball teams that I used to get back in high school. This is from the Milwaukee Brewers, and this one from the Seattle Mariners, and this one here from the Philadelphia Phillies, and this one here from the Atlanta Braves. And this was an incredible season of life. And just to share a quick story with you, one story that I love that I'll never forget, one of my favorite memories from baseball was one day after practice, I was walking down the path and I was by the football field and walking by the track. I was behind the bleachers just on this path, and I saw this car driving towards me. And I was thinking, what in the heck is this person driving down here? Nobody's supposed to be driving down here. This gold Ford Taurus pulls up next to me and stops and rolls down the window. And a guy says, "Hey, I'm looking for Nick Connor." I said, I'm Nick Connor. And he said, "Nick, I'm with the Chicago Cubs. My name is whatever his name was. And I tried to make it here to come and see you practice." And I said, "Well, we just got done practicing. I think my coach is still back there." And he said, "Do you think that we could go back there and I could see you hit?" And of course, I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely we can." Right. And so long story short, we end up, my coach, Will Barber, and I, and this scout sitting right behind the batting cage. He hands me a brand new wood bat, and I take batting practice for this scout. And now it was an incredible moment. And I had several incredible experiences during this time when I was receiving these letters and having experiences like that. It led me to really believe that professional baseball was going to be in my future, Major League Baseball, even at that point. Fast forward 5 years, and reaching that goal of playing Major League Baseball, I knew at that point was not in the cards. And following my exit from a short stint in minor league baseball, there I was trying to figure out what was next for me. And it was one of the most difficult transitions in my life, having to recreate a vision for what I expected from my life. It was really hard for me, difficult for me to imagine a life without baseball, to imagine how I was going to create this lifestyle that I had made up in my mind was going to be possible as a result of being a professional baseball player. And I wonder if you right now, as you go through your transition, are wondering some of the same things. How am I going to get back to life the way that it used to be? How am I going to create the future for myself, for my family, for my business that I had envisioned? Or maybe you're just thinking about transitioning away from the job that you've known for whatever reason. Maybe it's to start your own business, or you're realizing that maybe you should be more in control of your income than relying on an employer. Whatever the case may be, I just want to share one thing that I learned during a period of probably 10 to 15 years. And quite frankly, I'm still learning these lessons as I go here. But one of the things that I took away from that season of transition was the importance of capacity, specifically our mental, emotional, and spiritual capacity to withstand transition. And I think of our capacity like a muscle, and we need to work on those muscle groups in order to be able to handle transition. Because if our capacity isn't there, capacity for risk, capacity for instability, capacity for the unknown, we are going to really struggle to transition, to come out better than we were than before. Not just get back to where we were, but be better than we were before. And what I found is that when we flex those muscle groups, the mental, emotional, and spiritual muscle groups, when we work on those, when we focus on those, just like you would your main muscle groups, right? Your big muscle groups, your glutes, your hamstrings, that posterior chain of muscles, the biggest muscle groups on your body. When you focus on training those in your body, all your other muscles grow, okay? When you focus on the big muscle groups, everything else starts to grow, okay? Well, the same thing is true with capacity. When you focus on your mental, emotional, and your spiritual capacity during times of transition, you'll find that it allows other areas of your life to grow. And, you know, just like the gym, when you go in and all you do is curls or all you do is chest, you're going to end up with injuries. You're going to look silly, right? You're going to have some chicken legs, whatever the case may be. But, overall, you're going to set yourself up for weakness and, a lack of balance and all of the things that happen when we don't focus on the right things. And what I can tell you right now is that if you will focus on your mental, emotional, and your spiritual capacity, that's going to allow you to go do what you need to do. And make no mistake about it, we all need to be doing stuff right now. We can't just be sitting back hoping that all of this clears up. This is not a time for that. This is a time to go out, to get aggressive, to really create the life that you want. Use this as a reset button. Use this as a giant step forward in your life. And the way that you do that is capacity. So just want to encourage you, take care of your mental health, take care of your physical health, and take care of your spiritual health, whatever that means for you. And so I hope that serves you. And, just good little baseball memory. Hopefully, all of our sporting events will be back very soon. I don't know about you, but man, I love spring sports. And gosh, we just get the world back in working order. So stay healthy. Prayers for you and your family. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.